Suicide Squad is out in cinemas this weekend. Is it any good? Let's talk about it. Just a reminder, this is a non-spoiler review, so I don't have to worry about this video spoiling anything for you. Okay, so as a DC fan, I needed this to be good. I mean, I didn't really love Batman v Superman. It was sort of a mixed bag, and I didn't really like Man of Steel that much either. The DC cinematic universe needed a really good film. One which isn't just alright, but an excellent movie. And for me, at least, Suicide Squad was just that. Had its problems, sure, but on the whole, I really enjoyed Suicide Squad. Much like Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad is a beautiful movie with vibrant, acid-soaked visuals and kick-ass action. As in all of my reviews, I'm going to give the good, bad, and then my final verdict of the film. Starting off with the good. Will Smith was excellent as Deadshot, I thought, and he's on top form throughout the whole film. Maybe not my first choice for the character, but I liked his portrayal of the assassin. He humanized the character in a way that I knew the actor would, and I like that. Just like expected, Margot Robbie is brilliant as the beautiful Harley Quinn. She's perfect as the Joker's girlfriend, who's apparently more insane than the clown crime lord himself. She's everything that you'd want in a live-action portrayal of Harley Quinn, and I'm personally interested in a solo Harley film that DC have said is currently in development. Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis, is the one who brings all of these bad people together in order to do some good. If you ask me, she's more threatening and menacing than the villain in the movie. More on that later though. I actually found myself really liking Jai Courtney's Captain Boomerang. He has some real charisma and he was a fun screen presence. A big draw to me for this film was the debut of Jared Leto's Joker, which looked like a new, different interpretation of the Clown Prince of Crime. In this version, the Joker is a psychopathic crime lord, with his appearance taking cues from Mexican drug lords. This Joker isn't so much as a scarred, insane agent of chaos as the previous incarnation like Heath Ledger, but rather a more sleek gangster crime lord type feel with designer clothing and gold chains. Although this is quite different from the classic smiling madman we've seen in the comics, this is a modern take on the character which I actually really liked. The Joker is a character that can be and has been interpreted in many different ways on film and on the comic page, and I had to say I really did like Jared Leto's performance as the Joker. Something insanely cool to me at least, to the Joker being an intimidating, purring, unpredictable crime lord with a menacing and sinister slow cackle. However, if you're going into this movie for the Joker, you might be a little bit disappointed. He's barely in the film, which kind of annoyed me as all the trailers showed him to be quite a large role in the movie. Despite his fleeting appearances though, he steals every scene that he's in, much like Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. There were a lot of Easter eggs and nods in the movie that I'll talk about in a future spoiler talk video, but just keep an eye out for any Easter eggs, nods to characters and comic book costumes. There's a couple of cameos that I really enjoyed, and as you all know, Batman is in the film, and as I expected, he's pretty good in the few minutes that he was actually in Suicide Squad. The action was good too. There's one scene that I particularly liked towards the second act, which really brought the squad together. The bad. Just as I said, this isn't a perfect movie. There's a few problems with Suicide Squad. Primarily, I think that's down to the editing of the film. At times it feels a little choppy, like there's a few scenes missing and a few haphazardly added as a panicked response to the commercial and critical flop that Batman v Superman unfortunately was. There's scenes that feel a bit music video-y and out of place, you know. You can feel that this movie was edited by the guys who did the trailers, as in some parts it kind of feels like a trailer. The movie itself has a bit of a weird structure too, with flashbacks giving each squad member a minor bit of needed backstory. Killer Croc was alright. He's a fan favourite Batman villain for me, so I was really hoping that they'd give the character a fair amount of screen time. Oh, well, that's not really the case here. He gets a few lines, sure, but he doesn't really get any development or anything of real purpose to do. To be honest, I feel like they should have used another character, King Shark maybe. For me at least, you know, Killer Croc was a little wasted in Suicide Squad. Honestly, there isn't that much of an actual plot to the film either. Just Amanda Waller brings together a group of bad guys as a contingency plan to take down evil metahumans. Like, what if the next Superman is a terrorist? This is where the movie kind of lost me. The idea that this group of misfits could fight and actually win against an evil Superman. Only one of the squad members has an actual power, and he's trying not to flame on in case he loses control. The movie is actually quite CGI heavy, especially the end, which unfortunately is a big flashy mess of CGI. It's not that bad, I just wanted a little bit more of a contained, grounded climax to the movie. As you'll see, this isn't what we got. On to my last gripe with the movie though, which is the villain. Like a few of the Marvel films, this suffers from a lame villain who's pretty much there to just give our not so bad guys and gals something to hit, apart from the cliche mindless demon army, which give us some pretty enjoyable action scenes. But it's just that the villain isn't fleshed out and just exists as a plot device and a punching bag for the Suicide Squad. The villain looks pretty cool, I guess, but that's about it. The Verdict. An extremely fun movie, with the stars of the show being Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn and Will Smith as Deadshot. There are a few good character moments which allow the actors to shine, but not that many. A little bit more Joker would have been nice, but no movie is without flaws. Suicide Squad is willing to embrace its comic book source material, and is definitely worth seeing at the cinema, and well worth buying on home release. For that reason, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. You can follow me on Twitter here. I tweet about good comics and movies, any of that jazz, that catches my eye in the comic book world. If you like this video, just give it a like, share this video with like-minded comic book and movie people, and subscribe for more stuff like this. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.
Not good. Don't forget, we're the bad guys.
Are you sweet-talking me? All of that chit-chat's gonna get you hurt.
The back is ready to crack as he raises his hands to the sky. And the girl in the corner is everyone's fun as she can kill you with a wink of her eye. Oh, yeah! It was electric! Bye-bye!
What you gonna do? You wanna see something? Oh, yeah, I wanna see something? Yes, I wanna see something! I was just trying to get you there. No hard feelings, right? We good.
What you having?
Beer.
Whiskey.
What am I, 12?
How about you, hot stuff?
Water.
That's a good idea, honey.